Welcome to the M.A.C address, the place to go to get the news and information that you can use, as well as get some information that is utter nonsense, but will bring a smile to your face, because that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the M.A.C address starts right now.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of the M.A.C address. We are in season 6. And we hope to keep this thing going. So we're going to take a moment and go around and introduce ourselves like we do.
I'm Malika, the M in M.A.C.
I am April, the A in M.A.C. with Olivia.
You saw she was scratching her nose.
I was like, why are you looking like
Cause
that?
I was looking at it. It's like you was you were rubbing your nose. It was like over here, over here, over here. I ain't never seen that before. That was some serious rubbing.
It's weird, I'm sorry.
Hey, no, I thought you saw it. That's why I looked at it. Like,
I mean, I think I'm scratching her nose, but just your facial expression.
it's like
what
it
did I
looked like
do?
it almost detached.
Oh, my.
It's just the cartilage moving.
And she know how to do that. And I am Chris, the CN Mac, and our special guest joining us again.
It's Jennifer.
It is Jennifer. We're going to go ahead and add her to our
Payroll.
if only that was the case. But we're going to go ahead and add her initials to our name, so I'm going to reword it some kind of way. So probably somewhere along the lines of the middle of, probably midway through this season, it's not gonna be the M.A.C address, it's gonna be something else. We're gonna talk about it, but it'll be the same crew.
Same
So
crew.
honored.
Yeah, there you go. So also, if you like our podcast, make sure you like and subscribe and spread the word about us, help us grow. Again, we're just some good people here, just spreading our knowledge with you. Well, I think we are good. Spreading our knowledge with you and hoping to get a couple of laughs for you and just go from there. So Let's go ahead and get started. So ladies, how's everybody doing?
We survived the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't have to-
survived.
I ain't have to work, so I'm good.
Just
Look at you.
another man.
Yeah, but I ain't getting no
Mom
money
had to go
for
to
it
work.
either.
I did.
Oh, I worked.
Yeah, he's on the fall break.
Yeah.
His fall break, he's in Fulton County.
And it only lasts 2 days. While theirs don't last the whole week.
That's because of Miss Jennifer when she was Teacher of the Year.
Yay!
I-
Yes,
Ju-
I was a
I
part of
would-
that decision making.
I would tell you to come down there and do it for our school, but it probably won't.
Because I said the 2 days was a waste of my time.
Mhm.
Yes.
I agree.
And the
But
children.
But I'll take what I can get.
Well, because today was a holiday, so I just figured, banks are closed, school are closed. So,
There's a holiday. What holiday is this?
Columbus Day.
Oh, the man that didn't discover anything?
Right. The false discoverer. Yes.
Okay. All right. And there's your history.
But in Rockmart, they don't have school on Mondays at all.
Oh,
We're 4-day week.
4-day weeks.
that's
Do
what we
the
need
teachers
to.
work though? Do they have a work day
I
for the
think it's
teachers?
teachers' work days.
Cobb does that. Like, I think it's once a month or whatever. They have a digital learning
Oh, I
day.
think it's like twice a month because Desmond's in Cobb and Mary's always complaining.
Yeah, my parents like hate it because they have to go watch the boys or whatever. They're like, I'm like,
Theirs started for COVID, and they just kept it.
yeah, that's how Cobb was too.
Yeah.
They must have saw an improvement in maybe grades or attendance or something like that.
I'm just saying, I would love to have
It should
2
be-
planning days. That would be amazing. But like, my nephews are both in self-contained special ed, and so they don't really do the digital learning. Like, it's not.
No, that's not.
It's not really possible. I mean, it kind of depends on what it would be my role as a teacher. Like, how much work do I got to get together for these kids to do? Because it's hard for first graders to get online
Yeah.
and, like, do some digital learning. And I don't know. It kind of just seems like a waste, but whatever. If it works for them, I'm so happy. I hope their test scores have improved greatly.
I think it should be a 4-day week. Like in the summertime when I'm working, it's Thursday is my Friday, and I feel better.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I feel
yeah.
better. It's just
So you would rather have a Friday off instead of Monday?
yes, and then just keep Monday through Thursday.
I mean, I could see it either way. Tuesday through Friday, you would have better if you're taking a trip, because a lot of people aren't there on Monday. Might not be better, but yeah, no, I get it. Friday's Friday. It's like, yeah.
Sorry, we just went right into it.
Yes, you did. I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word.
Only.
Thank you for the intro. No,
Yes.
I'm just kidding. You're dismissed.
Wow. My initial is still in there. Just so
Not
you
for
know.
long.
Oh, it's gonna stay.
Welcome to the, what are we
Oh,
going
don't
to
you
call
say
it?
that,
The
don't-
Madge.
The jam show.
Yeah, the jam show. Where these ladies jam out.
No.
Where we get
You
really
got
serious.
We have our technical consultant. I'm just kidding.
we say former actress. That's just awful. I feel a little bit bad from that. Just a little bit.
We love
Okay,
you.
it's going now. All right. Well, listen. So, Miss Jennifer, you said you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna lay my life out for
So you
everybody
let me
because
get
I
it
need
out.
some.
That's
I
not
need
bad.
some help. I need some help. I'm not gonna lie.
Segment. Miss Jennifer needs help.
Let's just hope the emotions don't come because that time of the month is
Oh,
here.
love
This is the jam show.
And then I'm supposed to be coming, so
This is really the jam show.
Hey, after
Chris-
weekly
the
doing
seeing
this,
back.
we might sync up.
we might sync
We
up.
might sync.
Is that true?
Yes.
It's so true because like when my sister goes off, that's how I know I'm.
Oh, and it makes me so mad because I'll be like, "Oh, I just went off a week and a half ago, but you made me start again. Like I needed 28 days, man.
All right.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Let's get off.
don't like
Let's
that?
get off parting the Red Sea. Let's go ahead and get on to something else.
Okay.
So go ahead.
and I'm so glad that you were here for this because I
Me
do
too.
need some male insight.
Uh-huh.
All right, as we all know, I'm supposed to be going through a divorce. So, we'll back it up. February, the scene. Birthday, ski trip paid for by me. Week, Montana, Glacier National Park, beautiful, whatever. Ruined by the husband. Didn't buy me a gift. Was a complete asshole the whole entire week. Olivia, earmuffs. All right, so ruined the birthday trip. Mean to the family. Got home from the trip. Told me he didn't like me anymore. Told me he didn't want to be married. Well, he didn't tell me that yet. Told me he didn't like me anymore. 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the marriage. Okay? After 4 months of silent treatment,
Yes. I was,
not coming home until whenever in the hours in the morning. For our 6-year anniversary, that we didn't do anything together for, because he left. Oh, and before that, my body went septic from the shock. But anyway, so told me he didn't want to be married anymore. Doesn't want to work on it. It's done. Okay? That was June 2nd. July 3rd, he finally moves out. The whole time sleeping in the bedroom with me.
I'm like, no. Goodbye.
Nothing was happening, but he was in the bed. We had 3 other bedrooms.
The vibe. He would have ran away from the vibe.
So, moved out finally January 3rd. After he started sleeping on the couch, like at the in June. And then I fixed up, like, I put sheets on the bed for him. Because I was like, why are you sleeping on the couch? It's weird. But anyway, left then. We are now, what is it, October 14th.
That's today's date.
I have no divorce papers. I have not heard from him since August 8th when he told me he had everything to his lawyer for the paperwork and they would be ready soon. And I informed him that I appreciate it. It was time to let me move on and like we're not going to be friends. Which I had told him before that we would not be friends after this because my friends don't treat me the way he treated me. Anyway, haven't heard from him. He hasn't picked up his stuff. I'm still getting his mail at the house. And I still have no divorce papers. And when I post pictures on Instagram, he is liking them. What is going on?
Well, firstly, you're gonna have to get the divorce. Learn that. Because mine said he wanted to divorce me, never seen divorce papers. Didn't talk to him until he got the divorce papers. That's when he decided to make the phone call.
But I shouldn't have to.
You know you shouldn't have to, but if you really want to get out of it, because I was serious, I knew I wanted to buy a house, and I didn't want him to be nowhere involved in it. I just went ahead and paid the money myself.
Oh, and I have no idea where he lives. I mean, I know the location. Like, I know the area.
you can file it, and those more money out your pocket. You can put it
Exactly.
in the paper. You can put it in the paper for like 2 months, and then you can end up getting a divorce, saying like he abandoned you.
But I mean, it's not so much like I know about how I can file and stuff. Like this is, it ain't new. But I'm just like, why?
Should you have to go through that?
But what is he doing? He's the one that wanted it. He's the one that doesn't like me. He's the one that doesn't want to be married with me. He's the one that's moved out. He's the one that's got all the girls he's talking to or whatever. Why? Like, why are you still holding me around? Like, let me go, dude. I've been nothing but gracious. I helped furnish his apartment. I gave him stuff. You know,
Because he doesn't want to pay for it. That's my thought in it.
Do you think it's cause? Okay.
He don't want to pay for it.
Because I'm like, it's either he just, well, it took him 4 months to tell me, you know, to even tell me, which I had to make him sit down with me. I had to say, can we please sit down and talk this out? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, are you just avoiding? Like, you think it's just going to go away? Is it a control thing where he leaves crap at my house so he has an excuse to come and get me? Because even when he had a moving van that his husband let him have to use, he never filled it up. And then he was like, I'm going to come get stuff this weekend. And he would come and take like 2 shoe boxes. And then he would tell me about, you know, his roommate's girlfriend who doesn't like him as much as she likes his other friend they live with, and how much that bothered him. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I could care less. Who's in her 20s? And I'm like, I could care less. Like, why are you telling me this crap? Go bang her. I don't care. You know, like, I'm at the point where I'm just like,
I don't care. You just don't care.
yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it yourself.
Well, and I'm stubborn enough that I'm like, God, we'll be married till we die.
Yeah, I thought that till I wanted to buy something, and I was like, yeah, you got to go.
Well, she's got a lot of her stuff.
I mean, I have my own house, you know. I'm able to support myself.
See, he probably was never on nothing. So mine's, I feel like he was petty. So if I would have been still married or I got it, I feel like he would have tried to do something. Stop, little person. Here, go away.
I mean, he's never bought a house. Like, he doesn't, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a mind game / she doesn't want to pay.
Well, and I've already told him,
he's
I'm like,
he's stalking you though. Because as soon as you post with another guy, he's gonna pop up.
but hey, law in Georgia, which I'm not ready to date or anything like that. The law in Georgia is, number one, we're not legally separated, but that wouldn't matter. As long as no divorce papers have been finalized, then it is considered adultery if he goes out with someone else. Which I already know, like, of course he has.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've given him a fair deal. I was like, look, no contest divorce. You keep what you came with in the marriage. I keep what I came with. Mm-hmm. I'm not, you know, you do the papers. I'm not going after your crap. But, now, if we're going to play this game and we're going to do the psychological warfare on this, then I'm going after all your 401k, half of them that you've opened up since we've been married, and I'm going to make you pay back pay of half the bills because we're married, you are responsible for that for my household.
And pay for your lawyer.
Oh, no, he's going to pay for the whole entire process. And I'm going to file under adultery or emotional abuse. Or abandonment. I have 3 I could possibly pay.
See, I didn't know about all of them. So I wouldn't know about, yeah. I was just trying to get rid of him and have child support. That's all I wanted.
He doesn't want you there, but he wants you around.
He doesn't want to get rid of the supply, right?
He does, yeah. It's because you've done so much for him. He doesn't want to give that part of you up. I guess he understands that he deals with all these other women. Of course, you're not going to tolerate it. So it's to be honest with you, in my opinion, it's pretty much everything everybody's saying.
But he doesn't know that I know about the other women.
Yeah, but I know, but
even if you say you don't, you're speculating because it's been however long, and
Since what?
however long since you've done anything.
January, people. Mama's cold and she wants to be warmed up.
You know, I
Just
told
the flowers not doing it for you.
me and Malika, we talked something like this before, not to this extent, but we have, and we and I had told her that one of the things that a guy or a woman one of the worst things they could do to somebody is make them feel like that they can't do any better than you. So
I know that he can't do better than me.
well, no. He thinks that you can't do better than him.
Because he's a narcissist.
That's narcissistic thinking, and especially if you have the looks that can attract women.
Oh no, he's very, very attractive.
But see, that right there is because he has that narcissistic mentality. That is enough for him to throw at you to make you feel like you need him, because you're not gonna get. He's applying the looks to you not getting better than him. I mean, he's using his looks to apply to everything.
But see, I told him to his face that I do not need you. I wanted you. And I want you in my life, but I do not need you to be here. I mean, I told him he was not very happy about that. He was not happy about that at all.
Because when we talked about it, he said it's an ego thing.
It is. It is.
You said you told him that you don't need him, then he's like, "Oh, I've just shattered his ego."
But I'm like, how can you not know that? I supported you financially. I gave you a place to live. You know, I've been your mother. I've been your maid.
He's a guy.
Like, of course I don't need you.
You know, men carry more ego, women carry more emotions.
Right. And I mean, the ego thing is really bad for y'all. I'm just saying.
Well, to be honest,
it don't really
with you,
help y'all.
This for men, there's a thin line between ego and pride.
Right. And
Very
he
thin.
did say that, you know, he feels like he's a failure.
Mm-hmm. But see, that right there is a method of keeping you there.
Yeah.
That ain't keep me. I didn't fail. I was the one that wanted to try. Like,
But he wants you to feel bad for him.
I don't feel bad for you.
But he wants you to.
I don't care.
You know, I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, but we all have Divorce in Black.
Yes.
That guy was the exact same way. He was doing all this stuff to push her away, but then she was to the point like, I'm not going anywhere. So he used that as a means of, you know what, nah, you ain't going nowhere, so I can do anything I want. But then when she got serious and said, I'm leaving, then he started feeling some kind of way. And then when she got to the point where she had another guy, now he's trying to move back in the house. It's almost like, it's like.
And he gave her the house in the
Yeah,
divorce.
exactly.
You could have it.
He's talking about somebody can come here in my own house. It's pretty much trying to have your cake and eat it too, but just in an asshole way.
Well, dang, if he wanted to have his cake and eat it too, at least eat the cake.
This is
Just
the
kidding.
jam show.
I'm not eating it, Lord.
I'm going to say it again. This is the jam show. Y'all, I tried to put in some manly stuff in there. And it's just cute and talk about eating
Because
cake.
right now I'm not getting any privileges for nothing. There's no positives. There's no positives. I'm just a storage unit and I get your mail. Like, no.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I don't know.
how do we get on this? Oh, yeah, we let you have the floor.
You let me have the floor. So, I mean, I was just curious, like what it. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, but I'm not a guy, so.
You know, bottom line is
You're
what
not
it
a
is that,
narcissist, so-
yeah.
And I'm not a narcissist.
The bottom line is you're moving on without him. And he figured you would never do that.
Now, just imagine if you blocked him on all the social media.
Why would I want to block him?
Well,
It's like a control thing.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause see,
he's
you-
like, oh, now I can't see anything. What is she doing?
But like this day
Then
and
he
age,
might
blocking doesn't do anything. Like we all grew up in this town. We all have the same friends. He can see anything he wanted through his friends. He
But
could
can
create
you-
a fake account and follow
that's true.
it.
But think about it. Can you imagine how things would be if you took that away from him? He already lost you. Now, if he takes away, if you
But
take
he didn't
away,
want me.
he did want you. He just wanted you and everything else.
See, my narcissist blocked me, but somehow he can still see everything I do because his friends. So
Yeah.
I try to delete them all off, but it's probably some way, somehow he can still see what I
Right.
do.
So I'm like, I'm not even gonna go put the effort for it. Like he's not, I still talk to his mom all the time, and he doesn't talk to his mother unless she messages him.
You know, it's almost like a person who just who is constantly pushing people away. to the point that that nobody cares about them or cares about her. And it's like, you know, I lost my family, I lost my friends, I don't have nobody to talk to, and now you're checking the mailbox for anything that says you matter some kind of way.
Well, yeah, even he said that was one of the things. He's like, well, you know, I'm doing this all by myself. I don't have anybody. And I was like, well, that was your choice. You had me. You had my entire family. Like, we all loved you, and you decided to discard us. Like, don't bitch and moan about it, because that's a decision you made.
But check this out. If you had took that whole mentality of what you just said another way that favored him, like, oh, well, why don't you just come back and move in with me till you get on your feet and stuff like that. See, you didn't fall for that.
He was still living at the house.
I know, but what I'm saying is that you still pretty much took yourself away from him. Even if he lived there, you're not at his disposal anymore.
No. But, and the other thing was like, I was like, you know, I know you're out doing whatever you want to do at night.
Whatever the hell.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be sensitive for Olivia. I guess I keep forgetting she's here.
Really?
But I know. PG. But
Earmuffs, Miss
like,
Ruby. I'm sorry.
you know, I said, I know you're out there doing whatever you're doing at night, but at least you do come home and you get in the bed with me eventually. You know, it's like, at least I know you're still there. And that the next day, he started sleeping on the couch. Like, he's like,
since I come sleeping, okay, I'm
so,
right?
Yeah, it sounds
since
like
that meant something to you, I'm gonna take that away.
Yeah. He's like one of the worst kinds of people in situations like that, because he's a narcissist and he's petty.
Right, but everybody loves him. Like, he's one of those covert. Like, everybody is just in shock. Like, really, this guy?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he made you just seem like the absolute bad person.
Oh, I'm sure, because everybody he works with is in Atlanta or down there, and they don't know me. So, I mean, of course he can do the biggest smear campaign. And you know his boys, who are all, like, either dating or single now, divorced, whatever, you know they're jumping on the bandwagon. Come join us, be good, whatever. And that's fine. And you know what? I supported it. I was like, look, dude, that's what you want to do. Go do it. I wish you well. I hope you're fine with, you know, if me not being in your life makes you happy, go be happy. I want you to be happy. But you got to let me go.
Yeah.
You got to let me go. And I told him this. And crickets.
No, to be honest with you, for most guys, for most men, they do not want to, unless that person has just been extremely devious to them, don't want to let go of any woman they ever been with.
Well, he's pretty straight up. He won't let me go.
Oh, no, but he will want you when he wants you.
It's just too damn bad.
Yeah, but when you take it away from him, it makes him feel some kind of way.
Oh, it's taken away.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
Like, that's not gonna happen ever again. Like, no, it's time to go. And I mean, and you know, I am gonna say, if I have to do it and I have to take charge like I did everything else and run the household or whatever and have to do the divorce, then I'm going after it all. And I don't mean it to be petty, and I really don't mean it to be petty, but I'm owed it.
Yeah.
After all the crap you've put me through, I'm owed it.
Yeah.
10 years of financial support and a place to live that I didn't make you pay for hardly, because so you could save your own money. Yeah, I'll take half of it.
Yeah.
And you've already told him, so when it happens, it shouldn't be a shock.
Yeah, I mean, you've had since literally February, the end of February, to get it done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but you gotta want to get it done for that to happen.
Well, I mean, when I give you that much time, I don't feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's gotta be a consequence for not following. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep. Get it done. That's his fault. You told him. So if you go for it, go for it. Go for it all.
But I don't want to have to, you know? Like,
you don't want to, but obviously he's not learning.
But I know, but it's like, really, dude? Really? Like,
you know, he could be not doing it because he feel like he knows you're not going to.
Well, that's stupid.
He might.
When your pride, look, a lot of times when your pride is attacked or your ego is been crushed, stupid things happen. Stupid things can be said.
Well, and she'll tell you, like, my ego was not involved in it. Like I was so vulnerable, and I put myself out there. And I mean, I even was like, look, we can blame it all on me. Let's work this out. Whatever. Blah blah. Blah. And that was before the blinders came off. Because it takes a while to realize. Like
Yeah.
I would have never left him.
Yeah, 'cause you
And
don't,
now I will never take him back.
and he knows that. So, which is what he didn't want. So now he's gonna do everything he can to try to hold on to you some kind of way, and he'll look at it that as like a source to where he can get back with you whenever he wants.
That's delusional.
Yeah.
That's ego for you.
But it's cruel too.
That's
It's
ego
very
for you.
cruel. It's very
That's-
cruel.
That's ego for you. It's almost like, you can have a woman that is with this man who is just filthy rich and will do all this crazy stuff and will have the gall to tell her, and because he simply knows she's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. All right.
I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, keep us updated. This subject was,
That was a soft, warm hearted. Everybody got the warm
I had
fuzzies
to,
now.
I had to kind of prop myself up for this one.
You did great. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
your insight.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, let's get to some more crazy. All right, so first off,
More
Danny,
crazy than mine? I'm just kidding.
not by much. All right, so any one of you ladies got something y'all want to talk about?
What we gonna talk about something?
We're gonna talk about the internet being out everywhere.
When was the internet out?
Oh,
Internet is
school.
still out in a lot of places. to be
Oh,
honest
because of
with
the
you.
storm?
Because of the
Oh,
storms.
okay.
Like
So was this Milton that did this? Because we had internet last week.
Well, what happened with Verizon going down?
I don't know.
I heard Verizon went down. I don't know. I'm AT&T, so I don't know. But
I'm AT&T.
I'm not
Like-
Verizon. I'm Metro.
I don't know what's it about.
Xfinity is having the butthole.
Oh,
problems.
well, we had that huge solar flare. The big solar flare that they warned us about that happened over the weekend. I guess it was like last Wednesday or Thursday, the solar flare happened, and they warned that it would take out power grids, communication. I don't know if it's from that.
Could be. Sounds logical.
I don't know, but it could be from that. Could be the comet.
The internet in Augusta, Georgia, has been out since Hurricane. Is it Helen or Helena? What was the one before?
It's a
Milton.
Helena.
Yeah,
Helene.
their internet has been out since then. They're still out now. But the thing about it is that Comcast Xfinity out there hasn't relayed any information to anybody about anything.
Wow.
They have. It has gotten so bad that it's gotten so bad that they've been reported to the FCC. So, yeah, it's just that bad out there. And to my understanding, there are places that do have the internet. On occasion, it goes out now. So, yeah.
So, I don't know what we're gonna do.
They gotta-
Do landlines work?
I don't know.
Who has a landline?
I don't have it anymore. We did a few
I'm
months
like,
ago.
dang, do I need to get a land? Is that what they're trying
I
to
mean,
tell
my
us? We need to get
parents
a
still
landline?
have a landline.
Landlines are cheap. They
But
real
only robocalls are the only thing they get.
Every time I had a landline, that's all it
cheap.
called.
Get your rotary phone. All right. Well, listen, you guys, we are at the halfway point here. Again, make sure you like and subscribe and share to spread the word about us. We are the MAC address. And if you feel like making donation, our Cash App is on our every page. So, Miss Malika, do you have random facts today?
Yes, I have a few random facts, and they are very random.
It's now time for your head to explode from the new knowledge with Malika's Random Facts.
So, did you know that bananas glow blue under black light?
No, I did not.
Why?
Doesn't know.
Oh,
Didn't
sorry.
tell me. And platypuses sweat milk.
Really?
Why is it platypuses and not platypi?
Isn't that
I'm
more
just
than-
asking.
Is that
I don't
more than
know.
one?
I don't know if
It
is.
is.
I'm
It
just
says
asking.
pusses. Platypuses, not
Pussies.
pie.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Sweat milk.
Like,
Platypuses.
but wouldn't it? I just want to say platypi.
Like cactus, cacti.
Cactuses, like But then you say hippopotamuses. You don't say hippopotami.
My.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Platypuses.
But the English language is messed up anyway.
It really is.
Platypuses.
Did you know that comets smell like rotten eggs?
What does a comet?
Yeah.
How do you know that? Because there's no air in space. And if you take off your helmet to smell the comet,
You're done.
you're going to die.
Like, how do you know? That's what I'm saying. How do you
So,
know?
is it the comet that smells like rotten egg or the rock that is falling through the atmosphere? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not a comet anymore. Now
Yeah,
it's
it's
like a dead rock. Okay?
Like a meteor.
Not that it was ever alive, but you know what I'm saying. You're not falling.
What's
Yes.
the difference between a meteorite and an asteroid? Meteor and an asteroid. What's the difference?
Size?
I think it's size.
Is it the size? Okay.
Meteor's smaller.
I thought one was out in the atmosphere and the one was inside in the atmosphere. I don't know.
No
Anyway,
idea.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Malik.
Captain Crunch's full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch.
Y'all got a box of Horatio Magellan Crunch up there on top of the refrigerator.
Not this time.
I don't eat Horatio.
Hey, that's a good cereal, Horatio's. Horatio's
I love
Crunch
some
Berry.
Captain Crunch. I don't know about Horatio.
Horatio.
Horatio Hornblower.
And did you know that Hollywood sign used to say Hollywood Land?
I did know that.
I thought it was Hollywood Hills.
No.
Did
I
they
did
say
not.
what happened to the other portion?
No.
Probably somebody stole it.
Probably.
Probably somebody's living room on the wall.
I got the land part.
Shrimp's hearts are located in their heads.
Okay.
So their brain and their heart are all in the same.
Nothing's gonna get worse than the dolphin that you did last week. Like that just came back to mind. I was like,
Yeah.
how a dolphin have a name? Like what's like
They
here-
said it's just the whistle sound that they make. I don't know. That's what I did end up.
So if
looking
their
at.
head is in their heart, I mean, if their heart is in their head, then where is their brain?
I think it's in the head. It's in
Oh,
the
it's in
same-
the both of them up there.
Yeah, both of them up there, teeny tiny.
Head to heart. I understand.
And last random is giraffe's tongue can be 20 inches long.
I did know that.
I had a feeling you did.
I did know that.
I know how long a
Have
giraffe
you
tongue
ever
is.
watched a video of a giraffe? That sucker can clean those little ear things. Those things to get those leaves. Like, I mean, if you ever watch it, you're just like, whoa,
Wow.
whoa.
I've never seen it come all the way out. I just
Like
seen,
you can make giraffe tongue tacos for a whole office
Giraffe
school.
tongue.
People eat. I'm sure somebody eats it, but I mean, you
Giraffe
know.
tongue. You just made that up.
Well, you know, down south they have
They eat
a lot
cow
of people
tongue,
eat tongue tacos,
but it's made from a cow tongue, all right?
right?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to eat that either, and I
No.
wouldn't want to do giraffe. But I mean, I'm sure somebody has had giraffe tongue tacos. I'm sure somebody. has.
Well, ain't nothing worse than mountain oysters to me. Pork fries. Those are just disgusting.
And those are my random facts.
You are not officially smarter than you was 5 minutes ago, thanks to Malika's Random Facts.
I really think there should be another section, like called "How do we know this?"
Oh gosh,
Okay.
I keep y'all busy.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
How do we know this? How do we know that dolphins talk to each other and got names?
And got names.
And how do we know comets smell like rotten eggs? I don't
You
know.
know, I've heard that part of a comet, like once it's crash landed or somewhere, that it smells like sulfur, which is the reason why it has the rotten eggs. But how do you know that's from a comet? So, see, still, how do you know?
Or how do you know there was volcanoes on the moon when dinosaurs were here? How do you know?
That sounds like something Nala would say.
But that was one of our random facts last week, and I was like, how do we know
You don't think that'd be something you say, Nala?
about volcanoes on the moon when dinosaurs were here?
That sound like something. That sound like a question you would ask.
That sounds like a question somebody would just be talking about when they're high. It's like, man. Like,
The
Oh,
volcanoes.
have you seen that commercial where they're like, I think it's a commercial, but the guy's like, look, am I high? Or is scrambled eggs not fried chicken?
Oh wow.
yeah, I seen no.
Maybe it's like it was on
Facebook,
thing
yeah,
or
yeah,
TikTok or
Instagram,
something, but I was like, you know what? Right? Like, I'm like, you know, that makes sense. It makes sense.
You know what? You're right. That is a fried chicken. Like, okay.
Y'all really gonna dwell on this, huh?
How do you get a scrambled egg?
Want some fried chicken, fried chick? Some fried chicken, fried chicken, fried chick.
Fried chick.
So I mean, now we have like battered fried chicken, or do you just want the raw baby fried chicken? Like,
You know what I couldn't understand? Chicken fried chicken. There's some stuff out
think
there
I've
called
heard it. I
chicken
don't know.
fried chicken.
like Cracker Barrel, they got like country fried steak, and you can get the chicken fried chicken. Like,
What
As
does that
opposed
mean?
to
fried chicken.
just regular fried chicken.
I don't know. I guess it's more like a southern corn, not maybe a corn, but a flour meal base that they add more like southern flavoring to make it, and it just makes it more southern. I don't know.
You know, Cracker Barrel really need to change his logo because it has a white man with his arm propped up on a barrel.
It's a cracker with a barrel.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
I'm just saying, why would they have it like that? He just up there like, yes, I am a cracker. Like,
And
no.
other people, I mean, white people apparently are not offended because we love our Cracker Barrel.
It is delicious. I let it break. All right. So that was your random facts, Miss Melissa?
Yes.
Thank you so much. All right. I got one thing, and then we're gonna unless somebody else got something. Okay, I got something, and I was gonna last week we kind of talked about, you know, the world being equal, you know, men and women being pretty much equal, like I said. I thought about it, and I think that it would work, with the exception of one thing where I can, but I can't see it being equal.
Okay, let's hear it.
Sports pay.
Sportswear.
Sports, men and women's sports getting paid the same.
Why?
Why?
Because
I'm better than you.
no,
at
it's
basketball?
not even that. It's not even that. It's just that, you know, people get paid based on things like attendance and stuff like that.
Okay, what about attendance?
Unless you're getting like say for instance, if they have women's football, if the same amount of people are going to a women's football as well as a man's, I get it. They need to be paid the same.
All right, but here's my problem. This is why it's not going to be equal. Because in order to get that attendance at that women's football game, we going to be playing football in lingerie.
Yeah, and they tried that.
Yeah.
But you know what?
That,
But you know what I'm
yes.
saying? Like, they're going to sexualize it in some way.
But they know that's what's going. That'll bring them in.
That's not being equal.
No,
Yeah, they
You're
can't
not-
really play football with no clothes on. No
Right,
padding.
like, you're not saying, hey, you're equally talented. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's not going to be equal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't see if it's being equal in that aspect.
As
I
far
see it
as
to be
sports are
equal
concerned.
as far as being the amount of money you're getting paid in doing
No,
sport.
then no. If I'm playing that sport, I should be getting the same amount. 'cause
It's
I'm-
like the girls basketball versus men basketball.
But
So-
I mean, it's not even equal among the men right now. Like, some men get paid more for the sport than some other men.
That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying, if you have a women's football team and they're playing in the stadium that can hold 100,000 people, but they're only filling it up with just say 20,000. But you have another arena that same arena, and you have 70,000 people in there, and they're all here to see this team. Should you still say the women should be still
no,
getting
but
paid?
we're talking about equal. So if
Well,
equal
no.
means
I know that.
everybody's gonna be. If you into football, you into football, men or women. You're talking about equality. across the-
Regardless of how many people show up, we still getting paid the same.
Yes.
Yeah,
When
I-
the
Because we
Hawks
equal.
ain't playing that great. Ain't nobody in that stadium. Nobody's watching them play.
I know.
Rashers, where'd they go?
Yeah.
But
They're really there for the other team. Like the other team might. be
But
motivated.
that's what I was saying. I can see it if in that situation, I can see it being equal, but I really can't see it being equal. Miss Ruby, how you doing?
Okay. Because they can't pay them equal right now. Because they got to make money first. Even when the NFL started off, the players didn't make that much.
That's
until
right.
they started making money.
That's right.
And that's like the WNBA. They salary wasn't that high. Now they're just starting to get their salaries up there.
Right,
So
so
they got to
that-
make money before you can give it to them.
And don't even get me started on paying millions of dollars to somebody who can hit a white ball in a tiny hole. Like,
Yes.
I am shaping the future of America.
Yes.
And this dude can hit a ball in a hole? and you're gonna give him millions. Where's my Nike contract? Look at you.
Yes.
You're shaping America. I'm gonna give
Teacher
you
of
free
the year.
clothes. Where's my free
And
shoes?
this is the other thing about the sports. People pay for excitement.
Have you been to my room? No, I'm exciting.
No, what I'm saying is, like, say for instance, if you took at a men's basketball and you have women's basketball, 90% of the people on there, they can dunk. Lay
Yeah,
up,
because
dunk.
they're 7 feet. Give me a basketball team full of midgets, and I'm all about it. Little people, that is a challenge. I'm going to pay to see that.
But that would be exciting, though, wouldn't it?
7 feet tall, you just putting that ball in the basket, and then you fall over and you break a knee because you're too big. Oh my God. Little people are at least down. We can take some injuries. We lower to the floor. And it's harder for us to get it in. That's more exciting. You want me golf blind people?
Yes.
We're gonna use echolocation to find the hole.
Blind people golf.
I'm telling you,
Now that
this
would
is
be
all
exciting.
backwards.
Bifocal soccer.
Yeah.
Have the thickest glasses on, trying to kick the soccer ball. They actually do that in Japan. I love it. It looks ridiculous.
But I'm just saying, it's already messed up. That's
Yeah, I
already
know.
messed up that we're going to spend 20, okay, Ronnie Brown. I love him to death. Went to school with him. He was a great friend. His parents lived next door to my parents. But that dude got $25 million signing bonus back in 2000 and I don't know what it was, 6, 8 or whatever. He wasn't even the quarterback.
He was just a receiver.
But to catch a football. You want to see some athletic ability? You pay me $25 million. You want to see the most amazing teaching ability? You pay me $25 million to do it. I will be teacher of the year every year. I live, eat, and breathe that school. You pay me $25 million.
You said that he was not even quarterbacking, but he was in a sport that was exciting, so they could pay him that.
She didn't say it was exciting.
I never said it was exciting.
She said her classroom's exciting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But my classroom is not put out there for the world to see. You want to put some cameras in my room and pay me $25 million? I'm
My
there.
classroom is just exciting.
Your classroom is very exciting. Y'all always got something going on.
I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow and get scarred some more.
Oh, you need to come down to my room.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be up there tomorrow.
You can see my little children that eat pencils and glue and paint themselves and color all over themselves.
Yeah, I might need it
It's a
because
great time.
my baby's room, they put me in a state of shock a lot. So
Yeah.
Well, I will say I did find a random turd on the floor the other day.
Oh, wow.
What?
random turn, hilarious,
Didn't know whose it was.
hilarious.
But they did claim it after I asked, and they came and picked it up and threw it away.
Oh, wow.
Very proud of that.
Oh, okay.
All right. So there we go on that. All right. So
I
question.
still think that women can still make as much as a man
They
in
can.
sports.
Now I will say this. With the exception of certain sports, based on the attendance, you pay based on that because that's what's the money coming from. But anything like acting, the jobs, stuff like that, it should be equal, right down the middle. I honestly believe that it should be. Construction, because let's be real about something. If you have a woman and man in construction, they both gonna be using tools. It's all about the knowledge of how you use it. So I will agree with that. But the sports pay, that's the one I'm like, if it was balanced with the amount of people attending, I can see it. But if one is getting more than the other one, I can also understand the rate of pay.
But I think a lot of that too is the stigma on how it was introduced to the population. If we could clear everybody's minds and then we all wake up and there's a sports girls football team and there's a guys football team and they're equally can make the throws, can make the tackles. It's equal plays. I think there would be equal attendance. But because we know that it's been a male sport, and
Yes.
I don't know though. There's just something about those men hitting each other's booties as encouragement, which we've already talked about. that maybe that gives it a little edge to it. But I'm just saying, if we wiped out the history and all that, and you put it in there, apparently not because of his face, he does not agree. But I think if we didn't know that, it would be equal. Because you know what, Taylor Swift, she's a girl. She sells out more concerts than
most men. No,
most men.
I don't even understand that.
Yeah.
I ain't heard not damn one of her songs.
But you hear about her concerts selling out.
Yeah, they definitely do
I mean,
that.
she puts on a show too, though. I mean, she does. But I know a lot of other people do too. Like, there's many great performers out there, but it just.
And we talked about performers going to see a performer. So would you pay to see performers? Like, to see a Taylor Swift or somebody
I
that's
have paid in the past, but I have a threshold because, I can watch it on TV, and other people have really good angles, and they'll be closer to the stage than I am.
Yeah.
If you get further seats, all you're doing is watching
the big screen.
anyway.
Right. So I mean, I have done it before, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I like the lawn ones, like where you can go and just, kind of like be with your friends on the lawn.
Yeah,
You can have,
we've
you're
done
not
that.
in a assigned area, y'all just kind of like sit together and hang out. I like those. I enjoy a good concert, but I want to be close to the stage and love Taylor Swift. Think she's, great, whatever. But I'm not gonna pay the prices that to
Like
go do that.
Beyonce prices is somebody's house note.
Right. I mean, people were paying like $2,000 a ticket for Taylor Swift, and I'm like, nah. Yeah, no.
No, we're not gonna do that now.
Nope. I can watch the video online.
Oh man.
And then she makes hers into, movies.
Yeah. I do miss music videos, though. I will say that.
Yes, I was a big music video
I
fanatic,
was too.
recording them and everything, as if I'm not going to see them again.
I got in trouble.
I never did that.
So did you ever did you do the box? Remember the box?
Yes, I remember
Jukebox
the box.
No, like where you can call in and text the number.
Yeah,
Which
I thought it was a video jukebox.
it was called the box.
It's
It
called
might
The
have been two different ones. But
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know. This is before my time. Before my time.
Call the number.
Call the number. Put your
I'm
number.
pretty sure
in.
we did.
Yeah, I got in trouble.
No, I do
that
remember
bill.
though being like, "Oh, it's a commercial. We got 3 minutes to go pee," and then we would run and then do our bathroom, try to get our food, then get back before the commercial was over.
That is it.
Now you don't have to worry. You can go to the store and get back before the commercial's over.
Like put
Or
it
but
on
you
pause.
but yeah.
Live TV pause. You gotta love it. All right, y'all. So listen, let's go ahead and get to the game. The game is by the letter.
Oh, I'm gonna kill it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
By
yeah.
the letter.
All right.
Add a letter. All right, tell me the
All right.
rules.
I give you. Stop it. I give you a letter.
Oh, that.
I give
one.
you a question, or I give you a statement. You answer. Give me an answer with that letter in it. Well, this starts off with that letter. Okay, you ready? Okay,
We're ready.
All right,
We
here
got
we
it.
go.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
We'll go around this way.
I bet you already got the stuff.
I really don't. All right, so the letter M. Something you may want to steal from someone.
Money.
Okay, good. The letter C. Finish this line. I can kick you in the.
The letter C.
Mm-hmm.
Cock.
I was thinking coochie.
Oh, see, I didn't even say anything. The letter H. Something you use in the garden.
Hoe.
What's she doing? No. You can say hose and be like, what are they doing?
But I mean, technically, do you use a? I mean, I guess if you lay it out, you use a hose in the garden. But I mean, like really use it.
Moving on. All right, the letter A. Something a woman can give her man to say I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say that because I ain't giving it. With a letter A.
Yes.
To say I'm sorry. A smooch.
That was cute. That
You could have
was
just
cute.
said apology.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah, apology. That's what I was thinking.
See these dirty minds over here?
I was thinking apology. I
Look,
was like,
what? Don't
'cause I
even. You
sure
set
wasn't
these
gonna
up.
say.
You set these up.
I sure did.
That's why I was
All right,
like, I
last
knew it.
one.
I can't wait to hear yours.
Oh my God.
Last one.
I'm ready.
The letter B.
Oh.
Finish this line.
Who
You
find
like
it?
your man big like a.
Black dude.
That is
different.
was expecting that. I was not expecting that. Oh my!
I like that one.
I like it, but I don't like it. No homo. All right, baby, you ready?
Yes.
The letter S.
S.
Something you know you're really good at doing.
Or best.
What?
Shitting on these
What
hoes.
is it? What are you really gonna do?
I don't know. Something good.
Sweeping.
She had to give you that.
Yes, because I was like, I don't know.
You could have
You
said.
didn't hear what I said.
I'm not good at categories.
Well, that's why we.
Did you hear what I
said?
said? Shitting on these bitches.
That
She said the B word. So I had to
you
like.
could also said. You could have said singing. You could have said shopping. Any of those.
I told you I'm not good at this.
All right.
Categories
The
is
letter-
not my game.
The letter F.
F.
Tell you
Something. Something that can wake you up in the middle of the night.
Fart.
There you go.
Yeah, sure. Yep, that will wake you up.
Make you mad.
The letter M. Name a position you want to be in.
Management.
Management. There you go. You could have said a millionaire too. There you go. Good. All right. The letter E.
E.
Something you feel when your man hugs you from the back.
Erection.
Wow.
See, I got it.
You get it, huh?
did it.
She got the mind.
Like, what else she gonna say?
Excited?
Okay.
You should have saw how you said that. Erection.
I got a dirty mind too.
All right. Last one for you, babe. The letter C.
See.
Finish this line. You have to be a real man to handle
Yep.
How's my couch?
handle your couch.
Wow.
Now we calling it.
That's a new word for it now?
Is it a pull-out couch?
Whoa. No.
Oh my gosh. Are y'all ready?
Oh, we
right.
ready. We know what's coming.
All right,
we know
April,
what's
you ready?
coming.
Here
She's
you
gonna
go.
make me look like an angel.
The letter D.
Oh, D.
A Halloween costume your man can wear to make you smile.
His dick? No, no.
See?
A donut. I don't
You could have said a donut, a dog, or anything like that.
want to dress like no dog.
All right. The letter S.
Yes.
Meat you can use to make a sandwich.
Say that again.
Meat you can use to make a sandwich.
Meat you can use to make a sandwich.
A sausage.
Salami.
Sausage. I guess. 'Cause
Sausage
yes,
or salami, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Good job, everybody.
Thanks.
You ready? The letter J.
Don't say my name.
A name you give a monkey that's very curious.
Jerry.
Jerry. Jesus Christ. You just read right on that one.
He was like, I'm gonna run him over.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? The letter O. Finish this line. Every morning you start your day with a big juicy.
You said an O though.
Yeah.
Start my day.
That's a good way to start a name.
I don't know. With the O?
With an O.
Orange juice.
Orange, there you go.
See
Orange
that?
juice.
I gave you the good one first. Well, I mean, tell
man.
me which way you looking at it.
Which one? I didn't
All right.
understand. Would you say? Orgasm.
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
All
Missed
right.
that one.
This your last one here.
Okay, you give me some bad letters.
The letter P. Something warm you like to hold against your face.
Well, no.
No. Gosh, I had a P word, but not.
Something.
Warm.
Something warm you like to hold against your face.
I got a good one.
With a P.
Did I put a? I don't know.
Poultice.
What?
A poultice.
What's the poultice?
What is that? I don't know that.
Is that a penis?
That's what you thought I was gonna say. A penis?
I didn't know. I ain't.
Why would you
Penis
wanna
ain't on
Hold
my
that
mind.
against your face.
I'm not trying to get breaking out.
A poultice is like when you're sick in the old days. They used to make them. They would put like mustard or like Vicks. I mean, not in the old days Vicks, but like you get it and you warm it up and you like lay it on your chest and it'll help you.
We called it a compress.
This is like old. I'm sorry.
I was
All
like,
right,
that
well,
is an old word.
You
I
gave
was
me
like-
some bad ones.
Well, see, you was out.
What is something you would like to hold
You
against
could've
your
said a
face
puppy.
that starts?
Could have said a puppy.
Why do you want to hold that against your
puppy.
face?
Because they
Oh,
warm belly.
of all-
Yes,
See?
warm bellies. I love the warm bellies.
Excuse me. I don't like.
It's a puppy.
So-
You know
Yes.
what's right there?
But it's still warm belly.
I'm
That's,
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't make that one fun for me. It was fun last time.
Oh, don't get mad at me because you missed out on orgasm.
I just don't like that he doesn't ever play.
Come up with a game because I don't
we
want to
can
know
use that
it.
Samesies game. That's
Well,
the one.
all of us got stuck.
No, we didn't all get stuck.
Just about.
No, we didn't.
Was it was just me?
It's probably just you.
Did I play this game?
Yes, where you use the same word for different questions.
All right. So next week you control Samesies.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So y'all, do anybody have anything else?
I mean, I pretty much laid my life on the line. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
good.
did.
Well,
I'm
be
good.
careful on your trip.
I will. And then, so I'm
Stay
gonna
away
be
from
gone.
territories.
I'm gonna be gone Thursday to Sunday, and then I leave Wednesday for Dallas.
Where you go? Dallas. What are you doing in Dallas?
Looking for JR.
You know that, have you heard that song "Dick Down in Dallas"?
Oh,
I just heard-
No, I doubt you
I
have.
just heard. I just heard.
No,
Diddy
I'm
did it.
going to. It's called DyslexiaCon.
Oh wow, work.
Yeah, work's paying for it, and I was like, oh, I'm thinking DragonCon. Do I need to like
Dress up.
dress up as like mix up words or something? Like, am I getting a costume? They're like, no, not that kind of party. And I was like, of course not. So
You'll have your clothes on backwards and upside down.
yeah, I mean, like, hey, no, I'm dyslexic. So
That is so wrong. Lord, forgive me for that one.
DyslexiaCon, and then we're coming home Sunday. I'm going with fourth grade teacher. That should be fun. But yeah, it's gonna be great. But then the next Monday I won't be able to come because we have spooky science night,
Oh yes.
and I have conferences stacked till spooky conferences.
That sounds like fun.
But yes, no, I will be safe. I will not be driving, but hopefully she will be safe.
Yes.
Yeah, we hope so too.
And I'm not allowed to base jump.
No base jump. No bungee.
No bungee, no base jump, no rappelling. I'm gonna be safe.
Yes.
There you go.
We want you to come back.
We definitely want you to come back. All right. So, on that note, does anybody have anything else?
No.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap up this podcast. A couple of things to remember. Fellas, women ain't going to let you have your cake and eat it too. You need to either act right or leave them alone.
Yeah.
So, you confirm that, Ms. Jenny?
I just don't understand why they say have your cake and eat it too, because you ain't eating the cake.
All right, so we ain't gonna go into that one. So, Ms. Jennifer, good point for us to talk about later. Other thing, men and women playing sports, it should be equal. Of course, it's not, but that's just kind of the way the world is. But there's always room for improvement and room for it to be better.
And how do we know these things?
We're gonna start up a new segment called "How Do We Know These Things?" Miss Malik, you gonna hold that up, or Miss Avery, you gonna hold it up?
I will look into it.
One of these amazing ladies will hold it up.
That's
And-
Jennifer.
Oh, Miss Jennifer, that's right. You gonna do because she said, y'all.
Remember James?
So what do you want me to? You want me to tell like how we know these, like how we found that information out? Okay.
All right, so that's what we're gonna. So those are just a couple of things out there that we talked about, but we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. So, ladies, everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Later, y'all have a good one.